Brilliant. Amazing.
Okay.
Amazing.
But you were saying your conclusion was that we don't need satisfaction, right?
Well,
or what did you say?
Not to seek satisfaction from other people. That is what my conclusion is. That to rather be the one to serve, like want to give, not seek something back from them. Maybe that would help. Not to direct something, like focus on them being something for us. And also even our love or our reaction. That's what my conclusion would be. Because if I can't just be with that person, like just be with the person, or even just have a child and think, okay, if the child don't love me anymore, I'll just do my bit. Or if the child is not doing what I want, I will still train the child in the right way. Just go by the principle rather by the emotions, and I love this child, or I love this man, so whatever happens, that's it. I'm just going to go everywhere with him. I'm going to do everything. I'm going to love him regardless.
That's idolizing.
Yes, it's idolizing. But when you think, okay, I'm going to love him, but if he's not doing the right thing, I'm also going to think and think, okay, well, maybe it's time to let go and take the pain of him not feeling the same way.
Okay.
Or if this child is not the way that I want, the things that I'm seeking for, let it be. Share my thoughts and just let it be. I think even with friends as well, you get to when you everything is going well, your friends, everything, you're agreeing with each other on everything that you do, and as soon as maybe you don't agree or you're seeing things in a different way, you start to kind of focus, okay, maybe I can do more for this person to see it in my way. Maybe I can be more nicer, I can be this, you're giving too much, and the person will still reject you, and then you're crazy. It turns into hate. Is it that you hate the person? So it's just ability to let go. Because even in the story that you just told as well, with your relationship, you had to like, okay, maybe this is the way this person is. Maybe this is how things is with this person. Let me just leave it and let me see what God has.
Okay, I'm going to come from a slightly different angle. It's right, exactly the same thing I'm going to say. But the way I'm going to put it is this. How do we balance between deriving satisfaction and joy from my son, from my wife, from my work, from my business, from my money? How do I derive satisfaction without idolizing it? First of all, you have to know that God, you have to settle first of all in your heart of heart, that God is my only source of satisfaction. I will have children, but they are my blessings, but they are not my source of satisfaction. I will have riches, but they are my blessings. They will never be my source of satisfaction. They are secondary. I will have wife. She's my blessing, but she's never going to be my satisfaction. I'm going to have vision and achievements and results. They will be just my blessings, but never my source of satisfaction. So what that looks like is this. You have your life. You are hooked onto God, but you also bought a car. You like your car. Your car does give you satisfaction. But you buy another car in 2 years, or 3 years, or 4 years. Or you had a dog, that dog will die. Or you had a cloth, you liked it, it was nice. But you would give it out sometime or exchange it. They are not you don't get attached to them. The thing here is attachment. What do we get ourselves attached to? So we are all supposed to be hooked on to God, attached to God, but own things. That if I own it, I can put it down. If I possess it, I can put it down. If I own it, I can put it down. But I'm not attached to it. If I'm attached to it, I cannot willingly lay it down. If I'm attached to it, I cannot willingly let it go. Because if I'm attached to it, it controls me.
Yeah.
When I'm attached to it, to try to put it down is to hurt myself. So if anything is hurting you to let go, it means that you are attached to it. So what we need to do is to be attached only to one person, to God.
Yeah.
But other things, we own them, and we can easily let it go. I don't know if you people are getting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Get it.
So, a lot of people in Africa, look at all those testimonies we're hearing. Children. Why? Because the culture had conditioned them. Yeah. They are even attached to those children before they were even married, even when they are still young girls.
Yeah.
When they are still in primary school, they are already attached to the children as a number. That's why a lot of children in African families will end up either hating their parents, or their parents hating them, or they will not be successful. Those children will not give them that thing they were dreaming. So a lot of parents die without seeing the fruit of their labor. Because that is what they are living for. They have idolized that. They have killed that fruit of labor before even they take. So everybody will just be struggling.
You know, the more I listen to you, I mean, this is a concept. I mean, this is just life. This is life that you're explaining to us.
Life 101.
Yeah, this is life. This is life, and I mean, these are things that if these things are taught, I don't know how to express myself, but this is just life. Like, you're just demystifying the whole idea of life. I mean, that's what I just have to say about it. You know what I mean? Life is making more sense.
Exactly.
Life is making more sense. That's just what I can say, man. I'm blown away.
Wow. And this is where the ignorant that don't know what this is, would say is generational curses.
Oh, deliverance.
Yes.
You find different reasons.
And you need deliverance. You know, you did this. Your children did not do so well. So all your children are not doing well. And you clearly love them. You pray for them.
Or your sister, or before they say, they could say, okay, we have 5 sisters, none of them married. Because they had idolized the institution of marriage. Oh, we had 3 sisters, none of them gave birth. Well, because they had idolized children. Oh, we had everybody divorced. Well, because they had idolized, marriage, harmony, marriage relationship. So then they will be running from everywhere, not change themselves. So they don't change. No. Instead of they changing and changing their heart desire, changing their attachment, they are running for deliverance so that somebody will just cast something out without changing. They will go through deliverance, say, but they will not change. And that's why only after they wait for like 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12,
giving up.
When they've given up, then
the miracle happens. God is smart. God. No. God is amazing. Like, I'm just excited to just hear, because these are stuff that seem, mystical and seem, we could not lay our hands upon it because
it's demystified.
Yeah, because like a family, they married for 10 years and they're like no issue, and maybe after some time even when they're giving their testimony, they're like, we just gave up and we're like, nothing can happen.
Yeah.
And then God surprised us.
Yeah.
I'm like,
that's why when they go to ages where people said it's already impossible, that's why you have a lot of report of people in old age.
Yeah.
Because that's the place where they've given up. They stop idolizing.
Yeah, they just leave it. They just, I can't get this child, so I can't get satisfied with the child, so let's just go. And then I'm excited.
Wow.
Anybody wants to comment?
Yeah, I now get the whole picture of this your love series. It makes life, I look at life in a different perspective. Since I started hearing this love series that DSC have been teaching, because like in churches, you don't get to hear this. You go to university, you don't get to hear this.
No.
So like I would advise that a lot of pastors in Nigeria should begin to change their ideas and their pattern of teaching. Because this one, I understand very well why DSA was saying love is the greatest. Because when you begin to, you know, love somebody, God is love. And when you begin to, you know, attach your love so much on something, you are bringing God down.
Yeah.
You are bringing God down.
Beautiful.
You know? So when, in fact, I even feel that when you begin to have love, your faith will begin to be active. That's my feeling, that when you begin to have this love, your faith will begin to be active.
Yeah, because faith walks through act in love. Yeah.
But when you are not walking in love, in fact, your faith is just a mouth faith. You're just speaking. When you have love, you have that faith. Because like when you love something and you begin to have this idea and God is saying, no, you don't do it that way. I will not give you because you value that thing more than me. And you begin to put your faith, you begin to speak it.
You are speaking to idol. You are speaking, that faith is no more faith. That's an idol.
So it doesn't work. And when it doesn't work, you begin to question God. I've been serving you for so years, and look, this is not happening. Not knowing that actually you have idolized those things. And because you have idolized those things, God don't love it. He will not give it to you. It's not because you are not serving him enough, but you have made something your idol. You have placed him above. You have placed that thing above instead of placing God. We should learn how to place God above our expectation. Place God above our children, above our families. Don't place your children above God, because the reality of life will eventually set in. And those your expectations, because you have placed them above God, it will be the opposite.
True.
So I really thank God that I am on this platform. Life make a lot of sense now. Not like when I was hearing faith, and you begin to, at the end of the day, when you don't have it, you begin to think it's a causes from one man in the village, which is not even capable of doing that.
Of course. He doesn't even know that you are accusing him of it.
He's not even capable. You know? So when all these things, this principle of life was not applied, when you begin to apply this principle of life, and you face the reality and you apply this principle of life, you now reduce making an object, you know, not your idol anymore, and God steps in. You begin to say, the evil man is being defeated. He's being this, he's being that.
The God of our Jew.
The prayers have the answer.
Yes. Not knowing that it's just even a natural principle of God. So life now make a lot of sense. I so much love this series. Since this series started, I look at life in another dimension. A lot of things that have happened in my life that I couldn't understand.
Can you imagine how many people in Nigeria like that?
Yeah.
Plenty.
Yeah. So I begin to understand life more better. I understand life more better since I start to watch this love series.
Okay, let's continue. You guys come around. Come out of my pulpit.